What's happening? New episode of Vlogs. Why do love jams, oldies, radio jams over gangster rap music? So one of the a lot of let me start off like this, man. Hit the subscribe button and everything. Let's get and follow Capone. I don't even tell you guys to hit subscribe. But it'd be good if you do so you can get the notifications, I guess. But I wanted to talk about why in my whole career that I've done nothing but 90% oldie jams, radio jams, love jams. You feel me? Let's name songs. Let Me Love You Girl, Take a Chance on Me, Angel Baby, I Did You Wrong. Then to the radio jams like Don't Get It Twisted. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Summertime Anthem. Most of my catalog, most of my music that I do is radio, love jam, oldies. And why I don't do gangster rap. Now I have songs here and there. I do just for the culture because we always, we raised in Southern California. And whenever I speak my gangster music kind of style, I always talk about my stories back as a 90s, as a kid growing up, involved, seeing people like that all the time on the streets. That's the farthest it goes. After I got into the music, it was like, yo, you're doing something positive in life and move forward with it and teach the kids that you could look like this and you could come from the gutter, but you can also do songs that are still involved in the culture. Now, in the culture from the streets, love is always a culture. All them jams, so when my concerts happen, yeah, I get people that are from the streets and gangsters, and I have fans that are gangsters. And they put like some of them fans are so crazy gangster fans that they put high power next to their name, and people who hate on me, they internet whatever, they rep for what reasons, they do what they do, and I appreciate the love. But you go to MC Magic's concerts, there's probably more gangsters over there. You go to a Little Rob concert, gangsters over there. Any oldie singer from Brenton Wood, there's gangsters over there. This is the culture was raised in the 90s. But I feel like as a responsibility to the community, I should not promote negativity and promote divide of this guy, that guy versus, like I try my best to stay away from any negativity. Yeah, I look like a homie. I grew up like that. I seen all the stuff as a kid, but obviously my hits, my songs I'm doing are always love jams. And I get a lot of slack for that. I got a lot of haters like, man, you ain't gangster. You don't rap gangster stuff. Well, if that's what to you feels like what it is, don't listen to my music because my music's about reality. It's about culture, stilo, we're raised in. And yeah, I talk a little bit rough and rugged stuff. And I've been through it, done it in the 90s, then more than everybody. And, I got an opportunity to do something good in my life and I'm doing it. And I'm promoting positivity. But, you know what I'm saying? Then you get the internet haters talking crap, and then you have to argue with them a little, stuff like that. But we still let them know that, hey, when we're doing music, you're not on the level. It is what it is. But I just wanted to let everybody know that I feel like in 2023, I have to really put that in because maybe sometimes they say action speaks louder than words, and I feel like I'm doing action. But words sometimes work better, if you get what I'm saying. So as action, I've been showing that I'm doing everything right, correctly, legitly, everything role model. If you look at me as a role model, you say this guy really from the streets, grew up, and he's doing everything positive all his life as much as he can. Yeah, obviously you're gonna get encountered with haters, jealousy, envy, all that, but he's still keeping it positive and solid, and he continues to make love jams, and he continues not to diss other people and make songs going after dissing and going after stuff like that. He don't do that. He stays the most minimum he can do, right? And I encourage people to do that too. But here's the thing: like in the last since 2009, I mean, it was the last time I could say that we were even high power, even music really kind of exists. Everything else is like, hey, I'll give you marketing, promotion. I'll promote your music. Someone's coming out the gutter and he's trying to do music. I'm gonna promote him. I'm gonna I'm gonna give them some love. Signing wise, nah. Those were when we first started. We were trying to get artists, stuff like that, when we were trying to do it. But I figured, you know what I'm saying? Even after 2009, I'm like, just focus on people who are on the positive path and focus on their careers. Weave out all the things that could be anything negative, right? So we try our best to do what we got to do, and blessed that since those times, man, it's just been literally nothing but music that we did. Now, of course, haters and fans going back and forth arguing with people, and then that happens all the time still to this day. You know, it's just haters and jealousy and racism in this world, and it is what it is. But in 2023, I think I should lead by example by signing artists or doing artists that make oldie music too, like me. Push that to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know I'm doing it for myself, but why don't I bring some more artists? So I'm thinking about, well, I know I'm not even thinking about, I'm going to bring some female artists that sing oldies. I'm going to bring a male artist that sings oldies. Um, I feel like that's what the route that I need to do. And the fans been telling me, some of the real good fans are like, yeah, Capone, don't waste your time on the negative energies. All these guys who come up with that negative energy, stay away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of tend to do, but I kind of have to like say, like, bro, we're raised in a different time zone. Like, homie, don't tell me this, that, and talk all this tough talk, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? We about respect and loyalty and friendship and positive vibes. Now you come with negative vibes, hey, that's on you. You coming with negative vibes. We try not to even attain to it, but sometimes on the internet they post stuff, and then you're like, man, you got to clown these little generation characters. Now, no hate to the new guys on the streets that are really on the streets doing the thing, but if you involve in some street stuff and you banging and stuff like that, don't get in the rap game, homie. You kind of ruining it, because when you really live the life, you've been through it, and you were solid, and you're like, man, I've been through it, I was solid, I kept it real, but now I'm ready to do something positive. That's when you come into the rap music game. And for me, that's how I did it, because I figured, hey, I'm doing something positive, and that's when I came in the rap game. As a kid in the 90s, I was a fool, I was acting a fool, I was young and foolish, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I was real and solid, loyal, whatever I got to do. But I paid my dues. I did my stuff as a kid. I grew up as a man and became a musician, and that's why longevity is key, and that's why I'm here for this many years. Man, I even talked to this one guy. Like, I was at a little lounge, and this guy was funny thing. He was a police officer, and he didn't even tell me he was not in the suit. He goes, "Yeah, I know you. I bumped your music and stuff like that." He goes, "Man, one thing I give you credit for, man, is like I've been studying your stuff. You always keep it real. You try to stay away from all the negative stuff, and that's why you're successful, man. And I'm a fan of your music, and that's a good thing to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because when they even recognize the positivities of what you're doing, even though there's so much negative junk out there that people are throwing at me, like, hey, you ain't a gangster, you talk shit, F you, but you holding solid. You're not saying you a punk or a bitch, because by no means I'm a punk or a bitch. I'm a man. I respect. I'm all about respect and loyalty and keeping it 100, but I'm not here to promote or give you that negative vibe. Obviously, sometimes you got to defend yourself and talking of all the haters, and you gotta like let them know they're racist, or let them know they're basically clout chasing off your name. It is what it is. But I want to get everybody in the new year starting off to know, look, man, if you in the streets, stay on the streets. If you want to come in the rap game, I hope you live the life before you get into the rap game, because it does not mix. Learning about the streets while you're doing music is going to end your career, homie. End your career, because you haven't lived it. So when you really live it and get punished for it, and you realize, like, you know what I'm saying, I messed up, that's when you understand. Now, you're not saying you sell out or whatever. Look at me. I still holding the stilo right. I'm all about respect, but I'm not going to go out there and do dumb shit. I'm not going to go out there promote negative stuff. I'm going to keep it the best possible energy. And I feel like words are very important, which I never show words, because we grew up in an environment where we don't want to show our words. We want to show by action. And but sometimes words get twisted, or the way you look becomes a stereotype. So we want to keep that positivity with everybody and let everybody know. Just keep it solid. That's all you have to do, man. Keep it solid. Keep it 100. Take care of your family and enjoy good music and represent the culture in a positive, respectful way. And if you really live the lifestyle, go ahead. Tell your music. Tell your stories. Tell how you grew up. Like me, sometimes I tell how I grew up, my stories. But no, don't promote it to the point where you're like, F you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Look at my this. I got you, fool. Look at my money. I'm slanging perks, I'm slanging drugs. I got this, like going too much overboard. Cálmate, you know what I'm saying? Like if you lived it, tell your story. But if you're really out there doing it, don't do that. You're just gonna get yourself in a wreck. You're gonna get yourself in trouble because you're really out there trying to do that and you're rapping about it. When you're done with it, then tell your story, sir. You feel me? That's a little collection for your homie, Mr. Capone. Keep that solid. Keep it respectful. 100. Hopefully you enjoy. And hey, next year, definitely need to come with some oldies and old school and Texas to Cali, man. Respect to Cali, of course, and Texas. We want to unite everybody. Let's get some positive music out there. You stay away from negative, trash, anything negative out there. You already know what it is. Much love, Capone. I'm out. Oh.